This is Millbrook, only 30 minutes from London, just off the M1 motorway, but a whole world away from everyday motoring. Covering over 700 acres, Millbrook has some of the finest test facilities in Europe. It's where leading motor manufacturers come to test their latest prototypes. And it's where Vauxhall motors come to conduct their open test programs. Dealers, fleet customers, and selected members of the public are sometimes invited by Vauxhall to attend these days. Here they get to try out the latest that Vauxhall has to offer, both on and off-road, and put the vehicles through their paces round Millbrook's challenging circuits. The next test program will take place in May and June this year. To see what guests can expect, and to give you some idea of what the Millbrook experience is all about, let's look at some of the action from the 1991 event. Invitations, complete with maps, direct guests to Millbrook. Without an invitation, no one is allowed into the proving ground.
Hi. Good morning. Ride and drive.
Yes.
Can I see your passes, please?
Follow Me courtesy cars lead the way from the security gate to the car parking area. Security and safety is top of the agenda at Millbrook, so registration confirms your invitation and the number of guests.
Good morning, sir. I have your card, thank you. I've got any jacket for you. Thank you, and coffee's being served just over there.
A safety briefing is essential for those invited to drive at Millbrook. It sets out the simple rules and guidelines all drivers at Millbrook must stick to.
Now, in a few minutes, you'll have the opportunity to drive the new vehicles. But before you go out to drive, please take a good look at this very short safety video, which sets out the rules and regulations here at Millbrook.
Let's start our tour down on the steering pad below. Let's meet Linda Wolfe. She's never been to Millbrook before, so I'm going to show her around two courses, the hill route and the high-speed circuit. So she'll get in, I'll drive first, and then you can have a go later,
Fine,
OK?
right.
As you can imagine, there's a lot of other drivers using this facility, and it really is necessary to keep strictly to Millbrook's safety rules.
After the briefing meeting, drivers sign out for their chosen vehicles. Vauxhall provides third-party and personal accident insurance cover for the day for every driver. Out on the steering pad, guests are shown to their vehicles and drive off to the first circuit, following the blue arrows to the hill route. This is 8 miles of twists and turns, adverse cambers, steep ascents and blind summits. It's designed to test steering, brakes, gears and suspension over a wide variety of driving conditions.
I've often looked at the Calibra, and I've never actually had a chance to drive one, certainly not on a circuit like this. Very easy to handle the car. Good thing is it's well signposted, which helps you a lot.
Maximum permitted speed on the hill route is 55 miles per hour, and there's no overtaking. But there's still more than enough to keep you on your toes.
This hilly circuit, the road keeps disappearing after a while. You don't know what's over the top of the brow. So wonderful to get a car like this out on the open road rather than having to go around the block like you do if you're just test driving normally. You can use all the gears around here.
These days, it's quite likely that the average car will spend as much time on the motorway as it does down the high street. So drivers now follow the red arrows to the high-speed circuit. On the high-speed bowl, drivers can get an excellent impression of the motorway driving characteristics of the test vehicles at up to 100 miles per hour, but under much safer conditions than on a motorway. Only lane 5 is out of bounds. This is reserved for special high-speed prototype testing. After 2 laps on the high-speed bowl, drivers leave the circuit and head back to base, following the red arrows. One of Millbrook's unique attractions is the chance to be driven by a professional race instructor on the handling course. Vauxhall build cars with the capability for high performance, and with an expert behind the wheel, you can sit back and see what they can really do.
Okay, so I'll just speed it up. I have the traction control on at the moment, so I'll demonstrate what it actually does.
All right.
I've got to keep to the left-hand side because we've got man-made potholes down here.
All right.
I don't think we'll try them out today.
Yeah, they look a bit deep.
Okay, so as we go into the corner, I go in, induce the slide, and it just lifts off. So here I'll be flat to the floor as I go in. I'm pushing as hard as I can on the accelerator. They just won't let me go until I get the grip back.
All the cars are standard road-going vehicles with no special preparation. The race instructors use the course to demonstrate the value of the safety features on the current Vauxhall range and to illustrate the gap between the average good driver and an experienced professional.
It's good for a standard road car, you know. Do this all day, all night.
For many people, the high point of a day spent at Millbrook is the chance to drive on the cross-country course. 5 miles of rough tracks, hills, gullies, woods and special surfaces, all designed to test even the most sophisticated off-road vehicles. The Frontera and the Brava are both ideally suited to this type of off-road terrain. Visitors are first driven around the cross-country by a Millbrook staff instructor. Then they take the wheel themselves, driving on different surfaces while the instructor gives them tips on vehicle handling and explains some of the techniques of off-road driving. The cross-country course is a chance to try something which is completely out of the experience of most drivers. Lunch, on the other hand, is eagerly consumed and enjoyed by everyone. We asked the guests at Millbrook 91 to tell us about their day. What did they drive? And what did they think of their experiences?
Astra GSI. Calibre 16 valve.
Little Novas to the Senator.
The Cavalier.
Frontera Sport.
Astra.
Carlton 2.6 CDX.
2 litre Astra CDI.
The Frontera.
The Calibras.
GSI 24 valve.
Nova 1.5 turbo.
The Frontera.
Little Nova as well.
These new GSIs are certainly a good car.
I don't think they do a bad one anyway, do they?
Good, enjoyed it. You give a chance to experience cars that you're never going to drive or get a chance to drive probably.
Trying out all the cars and it's been most enjoyable.
Get on the motorway and put your foot down and phew.
We went round with a racing driver.
Very, very exhilarating. Yes, yeah. Lovely driver and a lovely car. Yeah, it's very good.
She's a very good driver, isn't she? Wish I could drive like that. It's fantastic. Never seen that before.
The car is superb and it makes my job very easy.
Went round there first time with the instructor driving me, and then I had a drive, and I was well impressed that I did.
Frontera, I think, is magnificent.
magnificent vehicle. I think there's tremendous opportunity for Vauxhall, no question about it.
Very good, very impressed. Very impressed.
I think the place itself is quite fantastic.
Excellent. Yeah, had a terrific day out. Well impressed. It's been a very, very good day.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Very well presented. The meal was lovely.
Great fun.
Absolutely brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
We always knew it was going to be good coming out today, and indeed it was.
Got to wait for the next one, eh? Yes, I'll be waiting till the next one.
Vauxhall build attractive, high-quality, driver-friendly cars. Cars which incorporate the latest advances in vehicle safety, security, passenger comfort, and care for the environment. Demonstrating these qualities demands the finest facilities. That's why the Vauxhall Open Test Days at Millbrook are so popular. This year's event, Millbrook 92, will be a special experience. So whether you're a Vauxhall salesman, a dealer, a fleet operator, or a specially invited private motorist, don't miss out on the Millbrook experience. Join us at Millbrook 92 for an unforgettable day out with Britain's finest range of cars, vans and recreational vehicles.